Question 1 is asking us to find several things given these two functions, f of x and g of x. Problem A is asking us to figure out f of 2. We could substitute 2 in for x, but our calculator will do this for us. If we hit 2 store x, enter, and then enter in our function and hit enter again, we will get that f of 2 equals 5. For b, we need to do the substitution by hand. We're looking for f of negative x. F of negative x is negative 2 times negative x squared plus 5 times negative x plus 3. Negative x squared is just x squared, and 5 times negative x is negative 5x plus 3. So this is our new function f of negative x. For c, we're looking for g of negative 11. Again, we can do negative 11 store x in our calculator and get that g of negative 11 is negative 18. Problem D is asking us to look at things a little bit differently. Problem D is asking us to make a composite function using f of x and g of x by adding the two functions together. So we take negative 2x squared plus 5x plus 3 and add x minus 7. From here it's just combining like terms to get negative 2x squared plus 6x minus 4. E is asking us for a similar situation, except instead of adding the two functions, it wants us to subtract g of x from f of x. So we take negative 2x squared plus 5x plus 3 and subtract x minus 7, which means we need to distribute the subtraction to both of those terms. So we get negative 2x squared plus 5x plus 3 minus x plus 7. We combine our like terms to get negative 2x squared plus 4x plus 10. The last question is asking us to show using algebra if g of x is odd, even, or neither. Based on our card sort, if it's asking us to look at g of x, if g of x equals g of negative x, then we have an even function. So we ask, does x minus 7 equal negative x minus 7? And no, those are not equal, so it is not even. Algebraically, we can test if g of negative x equals negative g of x. If that's true, then we have an odd function. G of negative x, as we saw before, is negative x minus 7. Negative g of x is negative x minus 7. And we look and we see that a negative x minus 7 does not equal negative x plus 7. So it's not odd. Since it's not even and it's not odd, g of x must be neither.